It is way too easy for a Twitch streamer to feel lost. That is normal. That is part of the process. Basically, you've been streaming for a bit and now things are starting to feel stagnant. Now you know that you need to spice things up, but you don't necessarily know how. That's why I wanted to make this video, or maybe more in the future, where I just throw a bunch of ideas at you. And hopefully you will find a couple of tips that might help you bring some freshness to your live streams. If you want to watch me try some of those ideas, you can do so over at twitch.tv/getlevel. I'm excited for this one, but right before we start, a quick message from our sponsor. Hey you, are you looking for emotes? Then you need to check out Own's Emote Maker. Check this out. In a couple of clicks, I create one character and then Own generates the rest. All you gotta do is go to own.gg/getlevel, hover over sub emote in badges and click emote maker. So try it out. That is own3d.gg/getlevel. Okay, so when I was writing down the bullet points for this video, I thought, okay, maybe I should do it step by step. You know, when you start a stream, usually you're on your starting soon screen, and then you're gonna go to your intermission screen, and then to the game scene, and then you're gonna end the stream, right? No ending screens. So let's talk about the starting soon screen. Your starting soon screen is your intro, but the thing is, you need to grab the attention. Now, I know a couple of streamers are against the starting soon screen. To be honest, I've mostly heard of partners, people who already have, 200 viewers just sitting in their Twitch chat at all times. So when they go live, they already have 200 people to talk to. So if that's your situation, go ahead, skip the starting soon screen and go right into your intermission screen because people are already there. It will make your VODs actually easily accessible. As soon as someone clicks on your VOD, they will access the content. Now, if you don't have 200 people just sitting in your chat at all times, do a starting soon screen. It will actually give people time to reach your chat, to get their notifications on Discord. It will also give you time to make sure that everything is cool, everything looks good, and you will be able to post on social media that you're going live to make sure that most of your followers, or even new people who haven't been following yet, actually see that you're live. Okay, now for the people that actually show early, what do you do to grab their attention? The most basic thing that you can do is play some music. That is level 1. Okay, let's go by levels. Level 1, play some music. That is distracting, and if the music is good, people will actually sit through it and they'll enjoy it, right? Make sure your starting soon screen is not longer than 10 minutes though. Obviously from there, the shorter the better. So level 1 is playing music. Level 2 will be having an animated screen. Cheap and easy way to do that is to grab like some graphics from some stock footage website, from free stock footage website, and overlay it, maybe chroma key it on top of your normal static overlay if you don't have an animated overlay. Or you can get yourself some animated overlays over at gumroad.com/getlevel. Some of them are free, the rest is super affordable. We're talking from 99 cents to $10 max. For now. You know what? Let's skip the whole levels thing. Play a clip compilation of your channel. It will hype people up and it will show them how fun the channel actually can be. So it will make them want to stick around. You can combine a high energy clip compilation with some hype music and it will be awesome. Some people will play an actual intro. They will make an intro with some voiceover like it was a trailer for the channel and stuff like that. This is really cool. The thing is, you're not gonna make like different intros, and if you have the same intro every stream, then it's gonna get stagnant. What I would suggest you to do is actually every 3 months gather a bunch of your Twitch clips and make a compilation, and that will be your intro basically, and you can swap them out. Okay, additional bonus for the starting soon screen is displaying the chat. I always make sure my chat is visible. When people type stuff, they like to see themselves on the screen. It's great. Now, extra bonus, you can go to speechchat.com, I believe it is, and have TTS on. This is another thing that keeps people very entertained when you're starting your stream. So everything they type in chat, they will actually hear it with TTS. Speech chat also gives every user a different personality, so the voice may vary, and it's kind of funny. All right, now with all the tips I just give, your stream is already pretty entertaining and very attention grabbing, and we haven't even started yet. So from your starting soon, you will switch to intermission. This is where your webcam will be full screen and you will communicate with chat. Now, if you have a dead chat, because I know I'm gonna get, well, there's no one in my chat, how can I be? You can't wait for chat to be entertaining you, for you to be entertained. It doesn't work like that. You have to be entertaining first, and then that will prompt people to actually talk in your chat, okay? So when you switch from starting soon to your intermission, this is where you have the opportunity to actually hype it up. Basically, you have to sell the stream. This is where you introduce yourself. Think of it like a TV show, like a game show, okay? It starts, hey, ladies and gentlemen, now The Price is Right with your host, Alex Trebek? Is it him that does the, I don't know. But anyways, you go, hey, what's up, y'all? I hope you guys are super hyped for today. This is what's gonna happen. So, little tips here, you have to talk, you can talk about your previous stream. So, yay, last stream, we got 10 dubs. That was amazing. Or last stream was horrible. We only lost. I lost my ranking, blah, 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 because I know you guys play ranked games and stuff like that. Anyways, so talk about what happened, if there was like a weird troll or if there was something cool that happened, you got a bunch of gifted subs, you can talk about that and basically hype it up. Now you can talk about what's going to happen this stream, okay? You can be like, hey, this stream, we're going to try to top ourselves. We're going to go for 15 dubs. By the way, if you don't know what dubs is, W's, wins, winning games. I'm talking like battle royale standpoint. So basically you build anticipation by explaining what your plan for today is. Now, it is live stream. You are going to deviate from the plan at some point, but it's cool to have something in mind, you know? Little bullet points. We're gonna play this game, we're gonna try to get this achievement or this amount of wins in the game, and then we're gonna be doing a giveaway at the end of the stream. Again, all of this hype, all of this talking, it doesn't need to involve chat. If your chat is dead, I still want you to do this because it's great exercise. And if someone is lurking in your chat, that will make them want to talk because you're providing the entertainment already. Now, what else can you talk about? You can talk about like recent achievements, reach like recent milestones. Hey, we just got 100,000 subs on YouTube. That's really awesome. I plan on celebrating it by doing a huge live stream over there on YouTube and giving away a bunch of games. Like I'm gonna give away one game every 5 minutes. This is actually gonna happen, by the way. So this is what I would talk about during my intro, even if my chat was completely dead. Now, if your chat is not dead, they're gonna bring up some stuff that you can also talk about. This part is really good if you already have a community, because this is the part where you create a certain bond with your community, with your viewers. Believe it or not, when you're playing a game, especially if it's a competitive game, it often feels for the viewer like you are busy, like they're bothering you by talking to you in chat. I know it's not the case, but as a viewer, it still happens to me too. So take the time to talk in the beginning of every stream. It's a good way to practice and it's a good way to create this relationship with your viewers. All right, let's switch to the video game scene now. The easy button of getting regulars, not only followers, viewers, but also regulars, is to play viewer games. If possible, play games that actually involves chat, that people can participate. Of course, moderate it, make sure that you don't get trolled or anything like that. But the more interactive the game, the more excited people will be about it, and the more people will stay and watch the whole stream because they play a direct part into the stream. They interact with the stream. Of course, I shouldn't have to say that, but talk, keep on talking, talk all the time. Do not stop talking ever. What are you building? A port hub. Only when you're on a break or you're drinking water. Those are the only times where it's allowed for you to not speak. If you feel like you're focused in your game and you haven't been speaking for 10 seconds because you're trying to achieve something, tell chat, sorry guys, I'm very focused right now. I'll be with you in a couple seconds. Sorry guys, I'm not reading chat right now. I'm in this very intense gunfight. Sorry guys, I'm playing this card game and it's getting very this is still you talking, so you're still talking. But make sure that you acknowledge chat no matter what you do. If you're playing with friends, it's cool to blah 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 with your friends. This does not really count as talk. It's good entertainment, especially if you're having a fun conversation with your friends. Viewers like seeing that, but you need to acknowledge the viewers. You need to acknowledge that you are broadcasting. From time to time, look over at the camera, say stuff to the camera, even if no one is in chat. Again, ooh, did you see that, chat? Even if no one is in chat, say stuff. Wow, that was crazy, chat. And then you continue talking with your friends. Anyone who's lurking will feel like you acknowledge that you are a broadcaster, that you are currently trying to entertain them. If you're just speaking with your friends, not looking at chat, it takes you 5 minutes to answer hi. It just feels like we're bothering you as a viewer. Anyone who shows up, watches the stream, sees that you don't acknowledge the chat, it feels like we're spying on you. It is obviously more entertaining than someone who's alone and not speaking and boring, but making sure you play the role of a host of your own show, because that's what your stream is. It is your own show. That is what is the most important. If you have a hard time looking at the camera and you only look at yourself in OBS or you just look at chat, put some googly eyes on your camera. I know a friend who does that and she looks at the camera all the time and it's amazing. It's basic human psychology that if I look at you in the eyes, it feels better. We create a certain bond that I wouldn't create with you if I was to look at the side and talk to you, right? Another thing that you can do is actually add live captions to your stream. It makes your stream way more accessible, and like this is advice for me too because I always forget to turn it on, but it makes it more accessible for people who have hearing problems, but also people who are at work who are not supposed to be watching your stream, and there's a lot of them. Maybe they cannot have access to audio because they're busy doing something else and they just want to lurk. If you have captions, it actually allows those people to stay in your stream. giving you more viewers. I will try to link the caption video. I made a whole video on how to install that, and it's like available on mobile also, and people can turn it off if they don't want it. So check it out. It's on my channel. I'll try to put a card. I'll try to put a link. Anyways, if you don't want to use a webcam, you need to use something. You can't have a stream that is just game, like you can have a stream that is gameplay, but the amount of people that watches those streams is very, 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 very small. So you're shooting yourself in the leg if you don't have at least something to make people feel like there's a certain presence. You can have a cat cam. If you have a pet, put the camera on your pet, okay? Make sure they stay there. If you don't have a pet, you can have something called Bongocat, which is the Bongocat, except it takes the input from your mouse and also your keyboard. So when you actually type stuff, the Bongocat will actually type it too. Of course, you can use like some Vtuber stuff. There's Face Rig, there's Vroid Studios. There's a bunch of, look it up, okay? You can be a Vtuber if you don't want your face to be on camera. A couple of widgets that you can use to make your Twitch a little more interactive and have, you know, cool stuff on screen. You can use Chat.tv. They have the now playing, so you can have like a cool player that will tell people, hey, this is the song that's currently playing. I believe it connects with Spotify and other services. There's also Kappamon, where you can have like an animated stream pet that basically shows up in a corner somewhere and can say hi to people. It can tell them what song is playing. It can do a bunch of stuff. So it's, you know, little decoration stuff that might make your stream kind of stand out. Another tip, those are really not in order. Another tip is when you're talking, and we're going back to the whole level stuff. When you're talking while you're playing the video game, a lot of Twitch gurus or just other streamers will tell you, talk about the game. I believe that it is important that you learn how to do that. If you have a hard time talking in general while you're live streaming, it's important that you learn how to vocalize your thoughts, okay, in real time. So this would be level 1. Yes, we're back to level stuff. This would be level 1, okay? Talk about what's going on, what you're about to do in game, and what you think is going on in game. This is a cool way of getting yourself used to just talking nonstop, really. But believe it or not, this is not interesting to watch. It's cool because you're talking, so it's more interesting than if you weren't talking. But the next level is to find relatable subjects to talk about, okay? I care more about what you ate this morning as a, you know, fellow human being than what rank you are in the game you're playing or what rank you're trying to get in the game you're playing. No one cares about your gameplay if you're a small streamer most of the time, okay? Don't quote me on that. Don't at me. But but relatable subjects such as food, movie, TV, music is just universal, because anyone who's lurking in chat can jump in and give their opinion. Those are opinion. You talk about taste, everyone wants to share their own personal tastes. Whereas, oh, I'm grabbing the shotgun now. Oh, wow, I wonder where the enemy is less entertaining than talking about pop culture in general. So the easy button of what can I talk about that will make chat talk back to me is talk about what's the most recent good movie you watch or horrible movie you watch or just whatever you just watch, okay? What are you currently watching? How can you compare it to something else? And then bring the subject to something else. And then, oh, I didn't like that director, but even though that director made this movie and this movie was pretty good, but just because of that specific actor has been taking on a bunch of crappy roles lately. There you go. You have a 3-hour conversation going on without chat and also with chat. If chat is there, of course, it's better because they have their input and you can comment on that. But you can talk about those stuff without chat also. It still makes your stream entertaining to watch. So anyone who's doing the dishes while they have your stream in the background or you know, they have it as a podcast while they work or study, it makes your stream entertaining. It makes your stream lurkable. It makes your stream watchable, and it makes your stream, you know, interactive. Okay, another quick random tip is to actually play ads. Right now, Twitch has been rolling out pre-rolls that are like 30 seconds long, and it's super annoying. There's a lot of people who raid you and will get an ad because they raided you. Sometimes if your stream is bugging, you can be like, hey, refresh if you have an issue with the stream. And then they refresh and they get a 30-second ad. So you want to play at least a, 30 seconds, 1 minute ad every 20 minutes, every 30 minutes. Look it up, look up how much time you need, okay? But you actually want to play those ads in order to avoid pre-rolls. But that is your decision. I don't personally do it because I don't want the responsibility of the bad user experience to fall in my hands. I don't think that's fair. I'm mad at Twitch for giving me that option. Another thing that I see a lot of successful streamers have been doing lately is putting something interactive for chat to actually do while they're on a break. For example, there is this website, wos.gg, which is Words on Stream. You just connect it to your Twitch channel, you add a link as a browser source, and your chat can play a game all by themselves. Automatically, you don't have to do anything. And it's, you know, one of those world scramble games. There's also one called Gartic on stream, so it's gos.gg. I haven't tried that one yet, but apparently it has to do with, it's basically Pictionary. There's a drawing and chat has to guess what is being drawn. So those are small games that some people stream them full time. Basically, that is the point of, I've done that. I've streamed Words on Stream for 3 hours and it was amazing. But those are games that don't even require your input at all. And since there's a point system, chat can get pretty competitive. And before you know it, they stuck through your whole 5-minute break. All right, I don't want the video to be too long, so I'm gonna give you one more tip, and then, you know, in the future, if you would like to see more videos like that where I just give you random tips, let me know. So the last tip is for the ending screen, and you probably know that. You know, when I make my overlays over at gumroad.com/getlevel, I include an ending screen, right, for people who want to put like a credit scene and say bye and all of that. But I actually don't advise you using it. You should always raid or host at the end of your stream. It is the greatest opportunity that you have to network and you know, spread around your influence on the Twitch website. Try to raid or host smaller streamers because it will make their day. So it's like it's amazing, but also they will be grateful and hopefully they'll check you out. If they don't, that's completely fine, you know, but you know, be nice, be nice. If you have an ending screen, the problem is that people will click away. People will close your stream and then they will leave. And then when you finally host after the ending screen, if you do host, you will have a lower number of viewers. So why not end with a bang? Hype everyone up mid-game and then just announce, hey, we're gonna raid, here's the raid message. I like to personally tell my chat, hey, put a bunch of hearts in the chat, and then when we raid, you put a bunch of hearts in their chat. Don't talk for too long, just end it as fast as possible. Tell them thank you, tell them you love them, and then boom, raid. Just to make sure that everyone is super hyped, I tend to do my giveaways right before I raid, so I know everyone is at the max of their hype, spamming chat and everything, and then I raid. I also let them know, hey, you guys are ambassadors for my stream. If I raid and you're being obnoxious in the other person's stream, I will ban you from my stream, so be careful of who you raid with. A bonus tip is if you're looking to make animated gaming logos, you can get 15% off of placeit.net by using my link in the description. And again, if you're looking for some cool overlays, that's gonna be at gumroad.com/getlevel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, join my Discord, and I will see you guys next time. Go out there, make me proud. Get level out.